Hello, and welcome back to Sword of the Stars: The Pit. When last we left off, our warrior was not in a great position. We only have one med patch left. So I'm going to have to start using my ammunition and grenades a little bit more liberally. Till hopefully we can either get medical supplies, and if we could get a new weapon, that would be great. Let's head down. Alright, not too bad of a start. I'm going to kill that bunny. That is the sound of probably a Jaeger coming. Jaegers can do a lot of damage and they can turn invisible, which makes them very hard to hit, especially considering most of our weapons aren't super accurate. The Assault Flamer, however, never misses, so that's something we can use. I'm going to try to get a door in between me and that protein there. I prefer to deal with the Jaeger without having him interrupting me. Seems like the Jaeger is... No, he's coming. Oh, actually, that's a Mind Wolf. Use the Flamer to hit both of those guys. We were paralyzed, but thankfully we weren't feared. Paralyzed doesn't last nearly as long. And he went invisible, which is going to make him very hard to hit. But we got him. Oh, and there's the Jaeger. Being paralyzed while Jaeger's about to shoot you is very bad. Alright, but we gotta level up. He's no longer invisible. Right. Having a level up is very nice when you're low on insta-healing. I'm going to try to hold on to that as long as I can. I may even consider resting with this level up, just so I have some healing. Apparently sneak up on this Tarka. That's lovely. Ooh, and we got some war bread. And use that to make a salt switch. We have 2 charges left on our Hyper multi-tool, and still we have no energy cells. So I'm not going to use this charge. If I get to a medical locker, I may, because that can have insta-healing. Let's head up to this cooker, or this kitchen, see what we got. I probably won't open this up yet. We have to walk by this room again anyway, if we are going to head to the exit down here. Alright. I suppose we can get here in time to... I definitely won't be getting there in time, considering we got blasted back twice by that jerkbag. Thank you, Tarka. No, not me. Shoot. I believe I have to reload my flamer here, so I'm going to do that. Sadly, we took a little bit of durability damage there, but not too much. Let's continue. Exotic proteins are very good. Ooh-wee. I'm taking a gamble here. Alright, and it paid off. As I mentioned before, I'm gonna opt to rest instead of using my level up so that I can preserve some insta-healing. While we're resting, what else can I talk about? A few more changes that the Hyver class has is I reduced his racial penalties for weapons. This is a human weapon. Normally that would incur a negative 25, I believe. Now it's negative 15. And it's across the board. Every weapon type, except Hiver, has been improved. I've done the same for Marigi. Both are classes that seem unfairly hindered by that for me. I'm fine with the Leer having racial penalties. She has to use tentacles that he controls with telekinesis. Rapari he just has 3 fingers. That shouldn't... You only need 1, really, right? To pull the trigger. Rapari also has greater health pull per level now. Originally, I believe he was 30, and now he gets 40 per level. Not as high as 50, like the Marine and Merc, but befitting someone who has to melee a bunch of stuff, I think. Alright, we are fully rested. We are reloaded. Where should we go? I think you can get a weapon in one of these rooms, so I'm gonna go there first. Drop something nice? No, sadly. Turrets have quite a few nice drops now. Oh, hello. Hopefully he derped for me, and he gave me some meat. It looks like this does not loop around, so unfortunately if I want... I'm guessing this is a medical place. If I want to try to get healing supplies, I'm going to have to loop all the way around back up here. But for now, we'll just keep moving. These tool chests have been changed. Before they had a very steep difficulty increase per level. I believe is twice as much as other places. So by the end of the game, this was inevitably somewhere between 1 and 5%. That's been reduced, so now you should actually have a chance of opening them. Not with Rapari, of course, but with some other character. Alright, I'm gonna try it. Give me something good. That's not something good. Jerk. Yeah, sorry charge, which is basically worthless for us. Drop on... Oh. Man. Rapari, why are you so bad at hitting stuff? Alright, we have another wolf coming. What kind? Okay, it is a mind wolf. So we're gonna use the door trick. I'm going to... Alright, he feared me, so... A little trick is that when you're feared, you can just keep closing the door. Unfortunately, that snake is gonna come around. Hopefully the fear runs out by then, and it does. These guys hurt quite a bit, so I'm gonna hit him with a flamer shot. There we go. His fear has probably recharged by now. Okay. And now he's gone invisible, so we're going to use the door again. This Rapari's not that great at actually hitting stuff. Alright, now we took care of him. Go ahead and reload here. Sounds like we have another wolf coming, so back to the door we go. That is not a mind wolf. Snack dog. Guess we're gonna have to use our level up here, but we'll try to get as much usage out of the health we have. Alright. quite have to use our level up yet. Forgot about him. Burr. That's a burr. Alright, bear. Be a good bear and die, and then drop meat. Sadly, not quite as much damage as I hoped for, but he did drop meat, so he's a good bear. What are our chances for opening this? Not bad, actually. But we got a biomod, sadly. There's more mech skill ups, thankfully, and shotgun shells. Awesome. It is a little sketchy to be walking around with this little health. Very easily die to a mine trap, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and level up here. Could have rested again and tried to keep our level up, but again, wasting food is very bad on this character. So we'll keep pushing our resistance to try to get that psi shield. Getting our TK up. Continue with the blade. Still trying to hit with that thing. And continue boosting lockpick here. I don't really need the psi charge trap, and this is such a good lineup that I have to take it. These guys have been changed. They now only shoot once. They can show up very early and could really wreck you with their double laser shot, so now they only shoot once. They both died. How to best handle him? It looks like he's the last one left in the room, so I'm going to take a step forward. Miss. Hey, we finally got a shot. Oh, and we're berserked. And if you're berserked, and you don't want to use a hum gum to fix it, you can always open your inventory. That will pause it, and that allows you to choose which weapon you want to be berserked with. Now I can walk around freely. You just want to make sure that you don't walk next to any props while you're berserked, or else you'll destroy them. Explosive rounds aren't particularly useful. The odds of us actually getting in are negligible. I went back to Tesseract Wells being the same as they used to be. They can no longer destroy items, because you can largely negate that just by creating a bunch of small stacks of rifle rounds, or, you know, whatever you have a lot of, so in the spirit of trying to remove tedium, I got rid of that. Alright, sadly there were no weapons to be had. But let's see if we can find ourselves some healing up here. You can really see that the lack of Rapari's vision range because of his low perception is affecting our ability to see in these rooms. Okay. Could get lucky here. And, well, we didn't get insta-healing, we got food. Mitochondrial stimulators will prevent you from having hunger for, I believe, 100 turns, so they're twice as good as ice gems, not counting the actual food value. Somewhere there's a medium bot. That somewhere is there. Right there. Okay. That went very well. Now that we've cleared out most, if not all, of the bots in this level, we'll try to open this. 2 Tarka Warbread, awesome. We can make a lot of food if we manage to find a cooker again. Put my armor back on. I will have to rest again. I'm gonna eat some tainted meat. Rest of these, making bug boys is just not a thing, so they're pretty safe to eat. And that should allow me to rest no problem. Now I do have some stat points I can spend. I believe I'm going to start going for finesse 60 now, in the hopes of getting a carbine sometime soon. What else can I talk about? There's a lot of small things that were changed. The, not the orange drink, but the purple drink, primordial soup. They now stack to 10, the same way exotic proteins do. The heavy darts now stack to 50, so if you're quote-unquote lucky enough to get a heavy darter, you're not going to get 4 stacks of heavy darts clogging up your inventory. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but your natural health tick now scales with your max HP. So you may notice that as I'm walking around at 240 health, you might be getting around 2 HP back, up to around 20 or 30 for a high level character with a lot of HP. So, we have our armor on, we are reasonably well reloaded. Let's head to the next floor. This is not a great room. Sadly, I would love to use grenades here, but I really don't want to destroy that ammo crate. Assuming it's real. So, normally I don't like to step off of a floor entrance when there's a mind wolf, but I do have a way to get rid of them in my 2 humgum, and this is just way too good of a grenade to pass up on. Thankfully, he's bleeding and running away now. Ow. Jerk. That could be an adaptoid, so I don't want to walk next to him. It's gonna take him 1 turn to open the door, and that will be his last. Alright, now, was this real? It was. Alright. It was worth saving. We got 3 more EMP grenades. These can be very useful if we're gonna clear some security rooms and someday, hopefully, get a new weapon. Yay, we hit both times. Killed him. Sounds like another one's coming our way. There he is. He got a couple slaps on us, but that's really nothing compared to his TK fist. Trying to get this guy's attention. He moved and shot. It's not very nice. And we have another wolf coming. It is a mind wolf. And we still do not have Psi Shield. Floor 8 and still no Psi Shield. Gotta love Rapari. See, there's the 2.2 I was talking about for natural health tick. And that does mean if I manage to get an armor mod that increases your regeneration, it's actually useful. Alright, I'm gonna shoot him. And miss. He appears, we're gonna try another shot, and he did fear us. Luckily, we can keep him at bay again. Alright. Hopefully we can kill him before he manages to fear us again. And we got some tainted meat, which is nice. Alright, we have some sort of bear coming. Of note, there are a lot of enemies that, when you're in a room, they won't try to come get you. Take one step out of a room, which in this case, the outer two spots in the door count as, and he might come. He was already in the hallway, though. This is our friend Mr. Stonemo, so we're going to do what we did last time, which is hit him once with the flamer. Oh, hello. Man. Really hard to hit with him. Sadly, we got level 4 disease. That's not great. I'm going to try to get the jump on this guy here. See, now he's acidic. Alright, but he gave us some fat strips, which is nice. We did get our disease reduced 1 level, so that's good. I can hear a Tarka. I can see a Tarka. Thankfully, she's not confused. Prior to the mod, she would have been confused and would have already blown up everything in here, and I would have cursed her and her children unto 1,000 generations. Don't want to get hit by an adaptoid. That would be very catastrophic right now. Alright. No bread. Oh, that's not good. How much has my might been reduced? It hasn't dropped that much yet. But you can see he really does have a hard time with these. Alright, what can I try and make? How hard is this? Unreasonably hard. Alright. Got a 50-50 chance of making base pace, which would be very nice. How about aggressive antibiotics? We have a 50-50 on that as well. Other characters might buy for a hero slot switch, but at 64%, that's really not an option. We can make picks too. What is this, like 20? Yeah. I'm gonna make a lot of slot switches. This could be a one use. I'd like to try a couple more things in it. I'm gonna try for aggressive antibiotics. It's only a 55% chance, but it'd be very nice. And we got it! Sometimes the pit is nice. Likewise, I'm gonna take a gamble on some base paste. Any way we can preserve our durability would be awesome. And we got that too. Sometimes the pit is a loving mistress. Usually she's a cool one. Base paste is one of 2 recipes in the game that you are guaranteed to get. The other being a slot switch. You can fail cooked meat. I've done it many times. Alright, that was good. I would like to take a little bit more damage. And then heal, or then get a rest in. But I really don't want to get to the point where I need to use insta-healing. I probably would with that guy. Still working on that disease. Definitely do not want to set off an alarm. Okay. Stop hurting my armor. Alright. And this should be good for... Ooh, we got an energy cell. That means we can use our hyper multi-tool a little bit more. Okay. This should give us the damage we want, so we can heal again. And we actually hit. My goodness. And we cured the disease. And we managed to get 2 hits off on him while he was invisible, which is awesome. Now that we have a little bit of food, I'm going to take this opportunity to go up and heal via resting. Eat one of our sot switches. Reload. I believe we have 1 shot left in this? Correct. I do hope that I'm able to speed up resting at some point. There is one way you can do that. If you download Cheat Engine, you can attach it to the game that you're playing. There's an option called Enable Speed Hack, which I am... You probably can't see it, but I'm enabling it right now. And once that goes through, you will suddenly see the resting go very, very quickly. Like this. This is basically just, you can set how fast you want the game to go. Now I'll go ahead and set it back to a speed of 1. I had set it at 500. And we can be on our way. Still don't know if that's an adaptoid or not. I'm guessing not, because I haven't heard anything, but I'd rather not find out the hard way. We can't find out the easy way. There's no psionics. That's a door trap. I do not remember which door traps I have found, so do not want to go through that right now. There's that guy. Ha! He did no damage. Punch some bats while we wait for that guy to come over. Go ahead and drop our stuff here. I did forget I put base paste on. Another change, you can see, if you mouse over, you can see the number of base paste charges you have. In case I have 5 left. So, I never did know if you punch him if that gets rid of one of your charges. It does not. Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna pick up all our stuff. We do want our armor on for dealing with that guy. His mini TK fist will do a lot of damage. Where is he? Hello. I prefer to get the first shot off on him, but yeah, there we go. And we got him. And we got some shrooms. Shroom recipes have been changed a little bit in this mod as well. Steak and shrooms is not as good as it used to be. It's 110 food, I believe. And correspondingly, stuffed shrooms has been buffed. So you actually have a reason to use shrooms for things other than steak and shrooms. Don't do that. Generally, you want to be standing not at a diagonal, so that if he knocks you back, you're always within 1 step of hitting him. Assuming you're not Murigi, of course. That's not what I wanted. That's the map. Alright, well. One of the lesser things you can get from those. Interesting to note that if you're getting shot at from outside of your vision cone, they have a better chance of hitting you. Especially if you're facing the other way. It works for them too. So if you can try to shoot at an enemy... Nice room. If you can try to shoot at an enemy from their back, then you'll have a better chance of hitting them. Seems like a good flamethrower. Definitely want to back up from out of that light security bot Mark III's radius. Now we should level up after killing this bear. They don't do a lot of damage, but they do have quite a bit more health and armor than a normal bear. Alright. Yikes. Good thing we have that level up, huh? This guy's annoying. We do have base pace now, so we don't want to just punch him. We can't hit very well with this. But I really don't want to waste food. So hopefully we'll hit him. We did. And then we can just punch the last one. Good job, Rapari. You hit something. I'd like to see how many bots are in that room. I may end up using an EMP grenade for it. It's just the one. Doesn't look like he's guarding much, so I think I'm just gonna leave him be. The acid spray trap that I inevitably would have stepped on if I didn't have base space. This is a pretty nice looking room here. There's probably a turret somewhere around here. Take our coin flip to get this open. Now if you get a hack fail, you can try it again. And now I have to choose whether or not to recharge my digital assistant with my soul energy cell. I think I'm gonna do it. It's only like a 20% chance that you get that hack failed instead of having the thing just shred your armor, so in a way I'm getting lucky, but it'd be nice if you could actually open it. It's just going to happen and... Hey, we got a polymer infuser. Not awesome, but it'll keep our armor alive a little bit longer. I'm gonna kill this guy in the hope that we get some drops. We got pistol rounds, which is technically a drop, but definitely not what I'm looking for. Now, I would like to skip him, but I guess I can't get past this area since the door is gone. Probably gonna want to level here. We'll keep buffing that finesse. Side shield? No side shield. Oh, the ones. The ones are so strong. Keep buffing that blade. Blade is our life. We've gotten these two skills up to the point where we should be able to get something. We should be able to get skill ups from them. I'm gonna bank the point for now, depending on what sort of props we find. Now that he's injured, he'll run away, and he can go F off for all I care. I'm definitely gonna use a bypass, and I think I'm gonna use the Hyper Multi-Tool. This would be very good if I could get it. Possibly, I'm gonna say possibly recharging both of my tools, but sadly, I'll be recharging neither. Looks like that bot is coming back. Thank you for the electronic parts. Okay. We're gonna wait here a couple turns, just to see if it sounds like something's coming. And it doesn't. Hello there. No, come back. Alright, and that is another floor. I think I'm going to call it again here. We didn't get too much, but we didn't lose our one med patch. We got a couple of Satsujis, created. We have more EMP grenades, and a polymer infuser to extend the life on our whatever that Shishizak thing is called. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good day.